this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Wyoming Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And the minute after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Reeder. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Huskies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Go. Wants to throw one first. Taking a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, the coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. A lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ross. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cowboys offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Spins away from the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack. All of a sudden, two guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Dropping back, it's Hughes. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Takes it in. Touchdown, Uconn. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out wide left, it's Holman. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Harris. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Running the red zone, it's Harris. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Making the adjustment on the play. And send the tight end in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Touchdown, Wyoming. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The fake wants to throw. Lets it fly. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played 1. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Touchdown, Wyoming! They kept it on the ground, and it paid off with pay dirt.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Bowers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's going to run it. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
This Uconn offense really has it going. Look out! He wants to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back. It's Hughes. Rushes on. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's going for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home,
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Drops back on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Harris. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. In the backfield, it's Holman. Could not make his way to the corner. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Release to the back. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
and that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just gets rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Throws quickly. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Firing deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
His QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 20 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Ducks, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Laramie. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Uconn has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Wyoming's head coach told me at the half, this is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start this third quarter, but they cannot continue to make the same mistakes. He doesn't feel that 14 points is too big of a differential to make up, but the offense has to start playing clean and efficient football right now. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Harris. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Left side is Holman. Running free. He's at the touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Sends it downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this, though, man? Picking up right where they left off. Putting up points. Being explosive. Being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Play action on first down.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hauls it in on the stop. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Turns out it's Curry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 30. Still on his feet. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he topped things off with an electrifying 85-yard run to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Takes a handoff. It's Reeder. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Reels it in. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. it's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Handoff to the lone back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Keeps it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they've hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the tight end. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Holman. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Sweet cut there. Might have a chance. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Running inside, it's Harris. Nowhere to go. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Harris. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to slam in. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach can go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down and maybe the start of a long drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Right side, it's Ross. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
3rd and long coming up. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a connection. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the first down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. He's got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big, but it proved me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. To the air, it's Hughes. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for room, it's Reeder. On the move at the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're all over him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Gets the back moving. First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Reeder. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it down the field. They'll finally pull him down after the big gain inside the 20-yard line, but it might all be for naught. There is a penalty marker on the play. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well. They've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell